Hello everybody, so for those that don't know me, my name is Matt Philpott and I am the person behind the 28 Days Online Transformation Challenge. And we have our next one coming up very soon, but what I wanted to do is explain to you what exercise classes that we are running as part of the 28-day challenge. Now, just to remind you all these fitness classes are accessible 24/7 in the comfort of your own home. So you're not restricted to a specific time when you can do them. You can literally do morning, afternoon, evening at a time that suits you. Now, on the next challenge, there are going to be 4 weekly classes. There are going to be 2 45-minute classes, and then there are going to be 2 35-minute classes. So the good thing about the smaller workouts is those people that have a very, very busy lifestyle and don't always have 45 minutes in their day, 35 minutes is a little bit easier to fit in. So I'm going to start right from the top. The very first class in this challenge is a cardio and combat class, or also known as Combat the Calories. Now, this is an exercise to music class. This class is designed to improve your fitness, improve your mood, your mental health, your well-being, or even your energy levels. And also our combat classes really do target your core muscles. There's lots of twisting, turning, knee raises, kicks, squats, you name it. So you're really going to focus on hitting that middle area as well as upper body, lower body. And it is just a great way to get your heart rate up, to get your lungs working hard, and to really improve your fitness. So that is class number 1. Now, Combat the Calories will be a 45-minute class, 5-minute warm-up, 30 to 35 minutes main session, and then a 5-minute stretch at the end. All our classes come with a music playlist, so you will be encouraged along to the beat of the music in combat, with plenty of instruction and energy from myself during this class. Class number 2, we have, and this one will be 35 minutes, we have a strong and lean class. Now, this class is designed to improve your lean muscle, to also help you boost your metabolic rate or metabolism. Say that after a few drinks. Which is the rate that your body burns fat at rest. So the more muscle we improve, the lean muscle we improve, our fat is going to reduce, and the more muscle helps to burn fat a lot faster, if that makes sense. Now, if you haven't got any weights at home, you can use a pair of tins of food, but ideally, if you can get yourself a pair of dumbbell weights, that would be great. The very, very minimum weight that you want is 1 kilogram. That is very light, but at the same time, some of the repetitions are quite high. So you don't want to be having really heavy weights for 45, 50 seconds at a time, because they're going to get really heavy. Unless what you can do is you can have a 3 kilogram pair of weights, and then when you get to the point of where you can physically no longer hold those weights, you can put the 3s down, you can lift the 1 kilogram weights up and continue with your move there. So that is strong and lean, 35 minutes, lifting weights. You've got shoulder raises, you've got shoulder presses, you've got rows, you've got lunges, you've got squats, all guaranteed to hit those big muscle groups, which is going to give you some great results. So that is class number 2, strong and lean. Class number 3 is going to be along the lines of legs, bums and tums, or some type of absolute core session. Now, this is going to be 35 minutes long, and predominantly a lot of it will be on the floor. So whether we'll be working our thighs and our glutes, which is our backside, or whether we'll be targeting more the middle area on the floor, that's another thing. Every week, every session that we do is slightly different from the last one. So the good thing is, you're never going to get bored. You're never going to look at that clock and think, oh my God, here we go again. You are going to be really engaged, and the energy levels that I'm going to bring to your classes, you are not going to look back, and you are going to have a lot of fun improving your health, fitness, body and mind. So legs, bums and tums, absolute core, 35 minutes long, mainly on the floor. We do offer, just to remind you during our classes, we do offer plenty of alternative moves or modifications. So for those of you that can't do specific things, there are going to be other options that you can take. Now, the legs, bums and tums, it does exactly what it says on the tin. I don't know if you remember that advert, Ronsil, all those years ago. It does exactly what it says on the tin. It's the same with legs, bums and tums. Your legs, your backside and your middle, all in one class. So really focuses on tightening and toning that areas, and also making you stronger in those areas as well. And our final class, which is going to be featuring in our next 28-day challenge, is my personal favorite one. This one's a 45-minute class. We call it Block Fitness, and it's a little bit of everything thrown into 45 minutes. You've got a weight section, you've got a floor section, and you've got some kind of either cardio or combat section. Sometimes the weight section will be longer, sometimes the cardio section will be longer. And what I love about it is there are so many different structures and ways that we can bring to these classes. Also, just to go over these classes again, we have classes where you're just focusing on the beat of the music. We have other classes where you're focusing on intervals, time periods. So I might say to you, right, we're going to do 45 seconds on this first move, and then we're going to rest for 15 seconds. And within that rest period, I show you the next move. So if you want to take part, if you love the sound of this, you have 4 weekly classes, 24/7 access. That's 4 weekly classes for 4 weeks in a row. So a total of 16 classes to try and complete. And not only that, we give you a 5th week for free. So if you do get behind, you can catch up with the ones that you've missed, or you can replay your favorites. And guaranteed, if you're exercising consistently at home, you're guaranteed to see so many benefits, not just physically, but mentally as well. And if you're someone, like a lot of people out there, busy lifestyles, work lots of hours, maybe have children at home, maybe work shifts, and you cannot always get to your local gym, your local fitness class, and especially the time of the year it's getting colder and darker, you might not want to go out running. And it's hilarious because my Alexa's beeping in the background, but I'm not going to stop this video now because I've done this for so long. It's a perfect opportunity to turn on your screen at home. All you need is a Facebook account, log into your Facebook, you get access to one of my pages, private page, and then you log in, you find the next workout, and you get that done. We also have a chat group set up as a support group so we can encourage you through it, motivate you regularly, and no doubt you'll get to the end and you'll never look back. All right. If you fancy it, drop me a message, get in touch today, and hopefully see you in the next challenge. Bye-bye.